What's up, guys? Hope you're all good. So, welcome to another podcast. So, welcome to another episode of the Beyond Board Shorts podcast. And we got James here in the
Yo, yo, what's
house.
going on,
So,
guys? Welcome back, welcome back. We're coming strong. What's this? Episode 6 now?
I think so, episode
I think
six
it's
or five,
six.
something like that. Something like
But
that.
we're having trouble catching up with them because obviously we filmed a couple at the start and they never went out. So
Yeah, we did film one at the start, yeah, but yeah, we're just banging them out now every single week, guys. We're missing every single week. You're gonna see us here, but consistency, that's what it's about. And this week we're gonna cover a lot. We're gonna cover a few things. We're gonna cover the some pro shows that's been around last weekend. We're also gonna cover our 10, Mr. What, top 10
are you going for 10?
league. Top 10, yeah? Do you want to do top 10 or top 5?
6.
Top 6.
I
Let's
think
do
6.
top 6 because top 10 is long, isn't it?
Yeah, I think,
Hard, like, yeah.
yeah. And I think outside of the top 6, I don't have my top 6, I'm thinking, but outside of that 6,
Yeah.
it's open,
It's
man.
free
It's
game,
just
isn't it?
so, like, there could be people we don't know just literally.
Yeah, just sneak the way in.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think this year in particular, like without Brandon, without Bundia, without who else is not there?
Um,
Someone else is missing. But without a few big heavy names in
mm,
that lineup,
mm.
the door's wide open.
Quick one. Did you see Raymond Edmonds coming back?
I saw that.
Yeah, yeah.
He looks tiny.
He looks tiny.
He looks tiny. He's obviously
Yeah.
off juice.
Yeah,
But
he's been off for a while, hasn't he?
what is he? 6 foot three, four,
Yeah,
three?
something like that. Something three, I think. 6'3".
Yeah.
He's a
He
tall
looks
guy.
very stringy, but obviously once you jump back on and that
That's a
magic
memory,
force, he'll be
bro.
back. Yeah.
That's it. He'll be back. So that'll be interesting to see him get back into like competing and stuff. But the times has changed, bro. Even though it hasn't been so long that he stopped, but you have a lot of heavy hitters like around.
Yeah.
Like Ebanks wasn't there when he was competing.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
their structure's similar. It's like a
yeah,
tall, athletic frame.
yeah.
The only difference with like he wasn't as sharp when he
He
like
wasn't
won
as
to
sharp. I was gonna say that.
what desiring now. I
Yeah,
think that's about it. But size wise, frame wise, he's got it or had it. They're gonna
yeah. That's
bring it
it.
back because these boys are big now, as I told you guys over the last
Yeah,
few weeks.
big guys now. I actually had someone come proposing this morning, and there's somebody like, "Damn, Isaac, fucking hell, you're massive, bro." I'll tell you now, that put a smile on my face all day because he had this series since last year, and then when he saw me, he was like, "Bloody hell!" Because like when you're in your own bubble in your off season, like you're just like, I'm
Yeah.
just rinse and repeat, bro. Every day is just like the same. I go to the gym, I eat my meals, I go to the gym. Yeah, my weight's going up, but you don't really see it visually, you know?
So when I describe it to like a client, I'm like, you see yourself every day. So you make
Yeah.
that, even if you're coming down or going up, whatever it is, you make that tiny,
Hmm.
tiny little 0.5% change every day. So you're not going to see that every day. But somebody
No,
who ain't seen you for a while is like, that 0.5% every day, that compounded,
accumulated.
yeah, it stacks up. They're like, whoa, you
Yeah,
can't see it yet.
yeah.
But they'll be like, what the fuck happened to you? Who did you eat? Like,
He was literally like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like he was going massive. He's like, "I knew you were big in pictures, but seeing you in person was crazy." I was like, "Cheers, bro, man. That's all I needed to hear, man.
yeah.
That's just made me gasp." But yeah, so we're gonna dive into the show. So the first one was Daytona, which is the one I want to have a look at, and I think Ben Quill won that one, but we can have a look. I see that one here.
As a when I was an amateur, like I say like years ago, back in the day,
Back in
when
the
I was
days.
an amateur, all of that. I always thought, I always thought like that Ben Quill wasn't that big, but
Yeah,
obviously now being on stage with those guys,
yeah.
I know he doesn't look humongous there, but he is dense. He has to be winning shows and looking like that. You still got to be pretty damn big.
All right, let me show you something cool. Let me show you something cool. Let me go on my profile and I'll show you. This was me last year. I was stood next to him in India. He was doing the India show, and he's not as big as I thought he was.
Oh, is he not?
No, not at all. Um,
He looks huge on that stage.
yeah, he does. Maybe he's grown now, but like when I competed with, well, I didn't compete with him, but when I was with him in India, he was calling me big man. He was like, "Bro, man, I need to get to your size."
No, but you don't count. You're big. You're
Yeah,
big.
but I didn't realize how big I was until I stood next to him, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, the thing is slow."
But while he's doing that,
There he is.
you got it. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember you with Rough.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Wait, and where are you two like in terms of like your season at that point?
This was me done. I was done my season.
About how far done? Let's say.
Oh, this was in November. I did my last competition in, I think it was 15th of October. So a month, 4 weeks after.
So you're obviously
Rebound.
swollen bigger than normal
Yeah.
stage time, but you're fairly stage time.
Yeah, fairly
Yeah.
stage time. So
You
yeah,
you are
man.
making him look smaller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Bro, I did make it look small. Like he was very small compared to me. And now I'm a lot bigger than this now. So that's gonna be interesting to see how I do this
Hopefully he
year.
watches this. He's coming for you. He's coming for you.
Bro, I would beat him. I would beat him on stage. I'm not even like worried about that at all. So Ben,
Oh man.
if you're watching this, Ben, free smoke, bro.
Yeah, 2025 Olympia is on. And I said, put it out there. If when Isaac qualifies for the O,
Yeah.
I don't think I would have competed by then. But provided I'm not in prep or anything like that, I'm coming out there, coming out to Vegas to watch and just see these fucking mass monsters. And I said I'll
Yeah.
be the bag man, just carrying his bags, and we'll do I don't know, we'll have to do a live podcast, I don't know, somehow.
We'll do something, yeah,
Oh,
for
Vegas,
sure.
yeah, something mad.
We'll 100% do something. That'll be cool. I look forward to it, man. I was actually planning the show with my coach this year, today actually for next year, and we're gonna run some competitions around like, towards the start of next year. So we're gonna start prep in January. So I don't have long. Start prep in January, probably compete around. I was gonna do the New York Pro and all those kind of comps, but it's such a big comp to start off your season, so I may not do that, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna go to America and do a run of shows, or you stay in Europe,
I
or
might do like one or two in Europe first, and then do some in the States. I think that would be the best plan of action. So do one a couple of in the Europe, like if I
yeah,
can get early qualification, my first show, that'd be ideal. Then obviously just carry it on in the US, get my name out there, all that kind of
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
and then just like chill for the rest of this. Not
yeah.
chill, but like take some break, make some improvements, come back for Olympia. That's like the plan of action, bro. But we'll
No,
see.
that is a good way to do it. I think you
Yeah,
get feet wet in Europe again. Um, no offense to Europeans because I got wiped by everyone in Europe, but
yeah.
it's not as competitive as the States.
Right, yeah, yeah, for sure.
Um,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
the only thing I got to come in is just come in dry, come in hard. And I don't like blowing smoke up my arse, but like I like to see my physique from an objective point of view. And I feel like with my physique, once everything is nailed, well, I think it should be a really hard physique to beat. So we'll see how that looks. But then, guys, again, I'm not trying to say I'm all that. I just see my physique from a third point
no, no.
view, third party.
You have
I see it.
to like. I know it obviously comes across as cocky or whatever,
Yeah,
but
but
you
I'm
have
telling
to
you, it's
believe in
not.
yourself. And
Yeah,
every competitor, you have to believe in yourself because if you don't, no one else will. You
yeah,
know, and
exactly.
obviously, like I always say, if we don't diet like on not we're not starving, but feel like we're starving,
Yeah,
doing hours of cardio for months and months on ends, and all of this stuff,
yeah,
and whatever else we're doing on the side, to
yeah,
be trying to lose. No, I'm
yeah,
trying to win.
yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not doing it.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, man, we in this to win it, guys. So that's the mentality you should have. I mean, it's not like I'm a cocky. I don't think I'm the greatest of all time, but like it's more like I think no, I know what I know that I'm good. Do you know what I mean? Like I've had lots of evidence. Anyways, but yeah, so this was the first call out for the Daytona, and Mitch, a UK guy, he's had a whirlwind of a season.
Yeah.
But he's absolutely smashed it by placing fourth in this lineup. So it's really good to see him up there. What do you think?
I think he came like was it he had a his first show of the season not very well,
Yeah,
and then
not very
since then
well.
he's just picked up. He's got momentum. He's
Yeah,
obviously I think stayed out in the States, and they've
yeah.
sort of him and Cal have like nailed the look. He
Hmm.
is absolutely shredded. He can't be missed. Like he's so built, he can't be missed.
Yeah.
I think him getting that fullness, which obviously they've sort of mastered now,
Mm.
keeping that condition, like even over there in the States, you can't miss him. I think he'd do really well in Europe, to be honest.
I definitely think he should do some European shows. Like I
Yeah,
know he enjoys competing in the States, but I also think that because
yeah,
of his condition and because of his size, I think he should definitely compete in Europe. I think he would get a better place in Europe.
I think so.
And he most like he could win. He could win a pro show in Europe. Like I really do believe he could win it. Like who else is going to be up against the likes of City?
Alessandro.
Alessandro.
Alessandro Yemi. That's the thing. Oh, it's just because
Exactly what
the
you said.
looks are so different, and
They're so
Alessandro
different.
Yemi
Yeah.
alone, like those two in a show together as well,
Mm.
that kind of changes the look because they're so tall, they're so demanding, they're so big. It's like
It's
fuck.
true.
If
But
you put him in them
Mitch,
two in this lineup, and these four look a lot smaller. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, no, I get you. And
But
yeah,
yeah,
I mean, the thing is, like, it's just different structures, isn't it? Different structures, and it all comes down to what the judges appeal, like, what's appealing to them, right?
yeah.
With like, obviously with Ben, he's just very round, bubbly, that's the standard, like, black look, just round, isn't it? Like, and with Mitch, he nailed his fullness because he can get so lean. He can also drive the fullness hard as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like with the run of shows now, they've
Yeah,
been able to like master
nail it.
that peaking a bit more. And obviously, at first, I feel like you'd be a bit cautious
You
on
would,
getting
yeah,
over whatever or losing some lines, which
yeah,
are that's your strong point. But yeah, he's just absolutely sliced.
yeah.
I
Slice.
can get even close to that condition, hey, I'd be fucking buzzing.
Yeah. No, he's sick, man. I do like his physique, man. I really do. The only thing I would say with his posing is he slumps a little bit in his posing, especially in that front pose. And I mean that's just my own observation. I would like for this to be a lot more straighter here because then you just make him look a lot wider up top. But that's just a little observation that I made. But again, it's just minor things, isn't it? It's not really a big issue. Like here, it's more apparent here. Here, you see.
Yeah, I see. I definitely see what you mean because you can see it in the line of his shorts as well. So where
Yeah.
he's dipped one hip, the
It's a
lines.
bit dipped, yeah.
Yeah,
For him, what I would do is I would have brought this leg forward and I would have made like twist his hips
level.
away rather than dipping it down, twist it away, and then just bring that right shoulder over, and that's just gonna make him look wider up top and the smaller waist. But then again, very minor adjustment, like kind of similar to how this guy is posing, or even how this guy is posing, just bringing that hips away by bringing the right foot forward. Like, see how
They're
his
not on the same line. One
yeah,
foot slightly in front of the other. Yeah,
slightly in front of the other. That helps you to turn the hips away, but without having to like angle it. So he's angling it, but his hips are still really exposed, which doesn't really exaggerate his taper. But
was he? Sorry,
just
go on.
that's just small adjustments,
Yeah.
not a major.
No, I remember watching him last year as well. I think he done a run of shows in America as well, and I
Yeah.
think they've definitely brought his back up a lot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You
I
know,
agree
I
with
feel
that.
like he was similar from the front. He's better now. Don't get me wrong. He's
Yeah,
definitely improved, but the improvements from his back
yeah,
now, um, he demands that first call out with the conditioning, the improvements in the back, a little bit more
yeah.
improvements in his front.
Mm.
So he's made I'd love to be top call outs in how many was that 3 shows on the bounce.
I think like he placed third in one comp, which was
Yeah,
great, and also this is fourth as well. So he's done really well, man. He's definitely smashed it. And then I think one of his feedback again is just more density, and you can kind of see it here in this pose here. Like, don't get me wrong, his back has improved, but you can definitely he can definitely get more dense from that back as well. You can see here is a little bit shallow in that mid back. Especially when it turns to the side there. Like when you have a look at your back, it's just all, you know
yeah,
what I mean? Like, and also mine, it's just deep. Once he has that deep back, bro, like he's gonna be whooping guys' asses
yeah,
easy.
yeah, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Mitch, man, I'm sure you're gonna watch this, but yeah, absolutely smashed it, man. Like, really happy to see how you've done this season. I know you haven't had the easiest season, so fair play to you, bro. Honestly, big
You know
respect.
what he's done? I don't know if it's what he set out to do, but he's done. He's put his name out there.
Yeah,
He's out
100%.
there, and that's how we grow in the grow in the game. Put
That's
yourself in
it.
loads of different judges,
Yeah.
networking with different athletes, different judges, getting feedback
Yeah.
and climbing. So
That's it. That's the nature of the game. It's always just learning and just going again. All right, cool. Boom. So, what do you want to do now, bro?
quickly, did you
Yeah.
see Joe Monji's back?
Who?
Joe Monji, I don't know his proper name.
Who the heck is that?
You'll know him if you see him. Joe, I
Is that his name on Instagram?
think so. One of the old school boys.
Joe Monji.
He was in. I think he'll be on Men's Physique News somewhere.
Would he?
Yeah, one of the shows. Let me find it. Uh,
Did he compete?
yeah. Bear with me.
Oh yeah, I see it. This guy here.
He won. Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
remember him?
Joe,
Oh, he ain't
yeah,
got much on his page, but he's one of the OGs, like
yeah,
back in the day with Ryan Terry. And he's come back. I think he's done 2 shows. You can
yeah,
see he's OG because they're long shorts all the way down to his knee. They're
yeah.
longer. But,
He's great physique, man.
yeah,
What can you say? You can't really say too much about this. It's just let's
bubbly,
get him back.
full, tight.
Yeah, bubbly. Back
Just
is
need,
not bad.
yeah.
He's not gonna win from the back though. That's the thing.
He needs more
He
from his
needs to,
lats in the
yeah, he
lower
needs more lads.
area.
A little
Uh,
bit more density from the front. That
mm.
was wicked.
He looks
Bro,
like a little bodybuilder kind of thing, but he's not too big, but he's just so
no,
round and bubbly. You could just see he could do, you
yeah.
know, if he had some legs, definitely going to classic that roundness. Similar
Mm.
to you, actually, like just round.
Bro, like the Asians, like they're just coming round, bro.
Mm.
They're just
But
really round from the front, but then from the
what I was
back,
going to say,
yeah,
exactly going to say the same thing. They get, even like Thanos and all that, they got that
yeah,
one from the front, but you
yeah.
turn around and
It's
it's not
not
the
there.
same. Yeah, it's not the same.
Not
And I
the
think,
same, yeah.
to win consistently now,
Front and back has to be
you
on.
have to have front and back. You can't have one.
Not anymore, man. Way too competitive for that now, man. Way too competitive. There's just too much guys in the field now, man. Everyone's trying to get it. But yeah, no, that's good. Good to see him back. I want to see Raymond, man. Sorry, guys. We're gonna do Raymond. We're gonna have a look at Raymond quickly.
There won't be anything on his page, I don't
You don't
think.
think so?
No. Did you see, or you did see, because I showed you, man, like Wale,
Yeah.
I
All
like
right.
Wale turned pro. I don't know if anyone has seen that as well, but he was doing men's physique a few weeks ago. And then he's turned IFBB pro.
I'm gonna get it up
Out
here.
there with an O. So it just shows guys like make sure you're in the right class
Yeah.
because if he carried on in men's physique, he wouldn't be an IFBB pro today.
100%. Let's see if we find him in
Yeah,
men's physique.
yeah, it's
Let's
not too
see.
far down. Yeah. And I
This is
said
him,
it all the
guys.
time. Yeah.
Men's physique. You sent me this. You were like, what the
Yeah.
heck is this bodybuilder doing in the shin shorts?
It's so obvious that he should be in pants. Like, he's got a great physique, ton
Yeah.
of muscle. Just put some
Put some
trunks
body
on.
smugglers on, fam.
That's
But yeah,
it.
he's massive. I don't know why anyone thought he should do men's physique. Who told him to do men's physique?
He's with his coach is No Switch, John Jewett's boy.
Okay, those guys. All
Yeah,
right.
and obviously, not obviously, but he's posing with Faye as well. So I thought someone would have picked up on like the guy looks great. The guy looks great. Like hats off to him. But that should be in pants, as gay as it sounds.
But look, he looked incredible.
Yeah, he's done what two? He's done so he did that show first. I think he
Yeah.
came fourth in men's physique.
Mm,
2 shows later in bodybuilding, you're an IFBB pro.
yeah.
Come on,
Come on, man. I
look at
mean,
that. Damn.
let's see if we can find a video of him on stage. And that's him winning the IVB Pro card. I think that was the same show that I just put up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's not going to be much footage on stage because he's only done.
He's only done one show.
I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, look, IVB Pro. I mean, even his posing isn't even great. That just goes to show he's not really.
But you
Yeah,
think, right? He hasn't had it long. Before, when he was competing, he was learning men's physique posing. So
yeah,
it was
yeah,
only a few weeks ago. He's now switched. So he's only had
yeah.
2 3 weeks or whatever to
To learn bodybuilding poses
learn bodybuilding posing. But he's still prepping. He's still doing cardio. He's still probably
and
working
everything.
or whatever. So
Nah, big respect, man.
congrats.
Congrats, bro. I'm glad
Yeah.
that you found your class.
I might be Isaac next year.
Nah, fuck that shit, bro. Nah, man, I'm too pretty for that shit, bro. All right, sick. Let's have a look at our top 6 Olympia qualifications. All right, so guys, this may, rile some of you guys up the wrong tree and shit like that. But this is what I think. So I'm gonna put it out there in no particular order because I think
No, we're going hard. No,
I say you're not copying out of this.
We're going in hard. No, we're not doing that.
All right, cool. Let's go then. Let's go. So
Started one. Easier, I think, to get one.
I personally would say Ebanks.
I think the way to do it, if everyone's on, like their best we've ever seen,
Yeah,
see the improvements we've seen.
yeah.
I think if he's on,
hmm
it's his all day.
Yeah, I believe so
But
as well.
I know Ryan Taylor will be on. He's
Yeah, Ryan Terry is
consistently
gonna be.
on.
Yeah,
Consistently, consistent.
yeah,
Ebanks is consistent, but not as consistent. Like, and if his condition isn't on, like next level, it can't beat Ryan.
yeah.
Like that is
True.
so. Like, if his weakness is his condition, like
Hmm.
that's going to be Ryan Terry's strong point. So
Yeah,
it will, it'll expose him if it's not on.
yeah,
So,
man.
but
I mean,
they know, he knows. Obviously, I watch their podcast as well, so he will definitely know
he needs to be
he
in.
has to be on.
He has to be. He has to be on. And bro, he's
I
enjoying
have
his
no
life
doubt he
though,
will be
man.
either.
Huh?
I have no doubt he will be on. I'm so sure the fire in his belly after
After,
last season. Last season was Legion, wasn't it? Yeah, last season he lost in Legion to
yeah,
Chiron like a week or two before the Olympia, and then in
true.
Olympia he only got not only I
He got
love
third.
it, but he got third. But you know what, the third is a bit different because he didn't get called out with the top two,
Mm,
so he was like fighting for third rather than fighting for
yeah.
that one spot.
Yeah, man. So he's got like a chip on the shoulder this
Yeah,
year coming in. So
but
he's gonna bring it. I mean, we all know
that
that
look,
on.
that top left look,
Yeah, here.
yeah,
Yeah, he needs to bring that even sharper than this, to be honest.
I
He's
think that's enough, especially with the added muscle.
yeah,
He's big now.
yeah, he's
His
a big guy.
chest is like out of this world.
Let's see, man. Let's see. Bring it. This is him last year.
So, yeah.
I think this is last year's Olympia. Like yeah, you can already see here that he's not even as on as I've seen him. His midsection is just not that crispy.
And it's not deep, it's not in like it normally is.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
yeah,
not bad here, but you can also see that he's not like even from the chest, he's not as full as I've seen him before. So that could be as a result of them not trying to push carbs because he's not conditioned enough.
potentially.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Um,
But yeah, but look,
I think
I have him
it's so
winning.
impressive though to be off. Oh god, I was gonna say it's so impressive to be able to be off
Yeah,
and still come third at the biggest show in the world. He wasn't 100% in Dubai, and there were a
I
lot of
was.
guys on that stage. He still walked away 40K. So I have no doubt in my mind he will be on.
Yeah, yeah. So that's my winner. That's my winner personally. I don't know if you guys agree, but that's my winner. If he is
Yeah, guys,
everything is on,
comment below your top six. Comment
yeah.
below your top
Oh, that's it, guys.
six.
Comment below your top six, man. Let's hear it. That's my first, and then if Emax is on, he's first, and then Ryan Terry second.
Yeah.
All right, that's my opinion. And then this may be controversial. I'm putting Ali third.
Oh
I'm putting
no,
Ali third.
I'm going elsewhere.
Where you going?
Corey,
Yeah, I know you like Corey, man. Corey's your boy.
Corey
You
on,
like Corey.
Corey on is the closest thing to what I think the winner is supposed to be with G Banks.
Mm,
And even if he's, I like to see him in the top three corner, but then Ryan Taylor look tiny against those two.
that's what I'm saying. He will look really small, actually. Well,
Yeah,
look, just bro, personally, I know, like, I just think Ali's gonna be up there. I think Ali can come third. If he brings this package again, bro. Not this. What is this? Bro, he's doing some promo. Let's have a look at this package.
yeah, it was a New York Pro. That
Yeah,
one,
man.
yeah, that was his best one, best yet.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah. See what him and Ryan have
It's
is
just
that razor
midsection.
sharp midsection, exactly, but they don't have that muscle pop, that
Yeah.
bubbliness that Ebanks has. So if Ebanks can match that, I don't think they can actually match that.
Oh
That
yeah,
his
yeah.
surroundings.
I don't
Um,
think Ali's gonna be Mr. Olympia like this year. Maybe
that's a good shot though.
that is a good shot, but
Good
he's
shot.
still gonna get whooped by the likes of
Bang.
Corey
Yeah.
from the back.
No, but I didn't even realize his back was had come up that much this year.
His back is
That's a
apparently
lot
getting
of
better
proof.
now.
Oh shit! Here we
Yeah,
go.
apparently it's even better now because he was
Here
saying
we
that
go.
he's been working on his back a lot. So apparently that's even better now. So that could be even better. So on stage. But then again, we'll see because Corey's back. We all know he's got a ridiculous back. the only thing, as we say all the time, is the condition with these guys, right?
Mm.
And Ali, he's already conditioned. Like
But
he's,
have you seen Corey on?
I've seen him on, but like as you know yourself, it's like it needs to be consistent, right? And I'm sure it will be on for this comp because obviously the biggest competition of the whole season. So he has to be on for the Olympia. But if it's slightly off, if he kind of misses his peak, then
Mm.
it's a long day, you know? But like he's
Like
also
that, yeah, that one, the top left.
yeah.
If he comes in like that,
Yeah, if he comes in like this and is beating Ali.
oh.
Yeah.
And this is old. I'm sure this is very old. Yeah, so this is
This was last year.
2023. So
Yeah, this
with
was last year.
improvements and that conditioning, I see him battling out there up there with like in a call out of those three.
Yeah.
Obliques are matching
Ali's
Ali's, yeah. And
yeah.
obviously his waist to shoulder ratio is out of
Small.
this world.
Yeah, he's got a smaller waist and top line is larger.
A lot of them are quiet though this year. A lot of guys are quiet this year. So
Oh,
I'm expecting some absolute madness. And he beat Ryan. Don't forget he beat Ryan last year.
yeah, yeah, he did. He did.
Was it before New York?
He was before New York. I think it was the Pittsburgh?
I think so, yeah. But
Yeah, I
obviously
think it was-
Ryan improved into the second one, but
yeah.
Corey didn't do it. And there was questions about Ryan's second look is like on in New York. Would that have even beat Pittsburgh Corey? But
But that's
obviously
that's why
Ryan turned it
this
up.
that's why this Olympia is gonna be extremely
Yeah.
exciting because it's like, and we spoke about this in other episodes in terms of the pro leagues. It's like it all depends on who's on because it can change so drastically depending on who's nailed their peak and who's just missed it. And that's I think that's just the fun about like men's physique. Everyone is like, yeah, I don't know how guys are gonna, I don't know how the judges are gonna judge this. It's gonna be so tough. I hear it, but it comes down to the overall package. Who's nailed the overall package? Condition, symmetry, posing, presentation. This is like this highlighted on is in the
Mm.
Olympia. This is highlighted in Olympia, and these are the guys that
So I
have
think that's like
got
testament to Brandon Hendrickson. Year in, year out, he nails his peak, he
everything is
nails
good.
everything, and he's always in that top two conversation.
Yeah,
Always.
always. Yeah, but everyone's quiet, man. He hasn't posted any updates in a while.
But I
So
think that's a good sign. I think that's a good sign. It's exciting. It's
man's
exciting.
putting his head down. All right, cool. So that's I'd say, top four for me. Top four, in my opinion.
Yeah. So we got those
So
two
it's
switched around. Yeah, I'll take that.
maybe Ali or him.
Yeah.
If he's on, if he's on, he'll be Ali. If he's slightly off, Ali may beat him.
Yes, I think both on, you go Corey, but I feel like
Yeah,
you know Ali's going to be on, so you're like kind of leaning that way.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that's my top four. Top five. I would put again if he's on Victor. No.
And
Who
I
else?
was so Guys, Isaac sent me like a list like, of the top, not top 10, but
Yeah,
some of the
but
top guys,
people.
top
Yeah.
hitters. And I was like looking, right, you probably saw me looking at my phone, and he doesn't have Emmanuel Hunter.
Yeah. I didn't put him there. I did that
Oh,
like
on
intentionally.
purpose.
I did it intentionally. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be top 10.
I, I, I'm putting Hunter in there, I think. Yeah, Hunter at
But top
five.
six.
Yeah. Mate, you come fourth last year.
Yeah, but
You got fourth last year.
I know, but like he's got no legs.
Did we speak about this on the cast before?
I think last time we
Yeah,
did.
we mentioned Corey. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't think it's a bigger deal as everyone's making out. And I even noticed
See,
like, I really don't.
I just think Diogo and Victor, I think like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
just a lot more complete.
But you put Vitor over Diogo.
I did. I put Vito over Diogo, yeah.
Diogo's been top. He's been top three the last 3 years outside of last year. I think
I
last year
think
he was.
when I saw him in person in what you call it in the at the Arnold's and then when Corey missed beat him,
Yes,
he
yes.
was he it did impress me as I thought he would have.
But he beat Corey the week before in Ohio.
Yeah, he beat Corey the week before, but when he's not on.
He will be on.
I would assume so, but I think I just personally I prefer Victor's shape and to Diogo's.
I, I- the
Let me
only
let me get it up because people are we're just talking right now. I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
people
yeah.
to see, right?
I think it's a T, I think.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. That's all right.
Um, but for me, Diogo, the only thing missing is that like that midsection, and obviously the
That's
top
it.
four we've named, like the abs are deep, obliques are deep. Um, even Vitor's his improvements, or sorry, his feedback is always being able to control that midsection.
Midsection, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
true.
like you see how he lets go there a bit.
Yeah, he's 2 weeks out. This should be a lot better by now.
But we don't know if this is like, a full day of food, this, that, and the other. But you see Ryan Terry, like when he poses, whatever he's doing,
Yeah, he's always on.
he can always control that and put it in.
To be
Always.
honest, look, even him just posing there, like that doesn't look crazy on.
That next to Ali, which he showed, and Ryan,
Mm.
E-Bag on, hopefully Corey's on, like that midsection doesn't sit, it doesn't line up there.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. I hear you. I hear you. I still will put him higher than Diogo. For
I would
personally,
Manuel in fifth.
you put Manuel in fifth.
Yeah.
Look, this is him. This is him. Like,
He's got it. He has got it.
jeez, bro, it's sick, bro. What are you chatting,
Look
man?
how bubbly that is.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
crazy physique, bro.
You know, guys, I think Isaac sees that bubbliness. That's him.
I'm
Like compact,
seeing
bubbly,
myself through him.
roundness.
Yeah.
See what he's got.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
It looks
But
good,
he
bro.
doesn't have, so it is bubbly and round, but it's not deep and,
Deep, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you know what he did this year? I'm sure it was him. He like, remember he used to stand square on. Was it him?
Yeah,
Yeah, like that shot there. And he
yeah,
started tilting it, started angling it, and it made him look a lot better.
yeah. I
A
think that's
lot, lot
definitely
better.
a better pose on him. But yeah, no, that's I would put him up there. This was him last year, so
Good
he
look.
can bring it on, man. It looks good, and I think it's much improved this year. So
I'm gonna write this down. I need to write this down, guys, so we can, you know,
it's in my
uh,
head.
when we do a recap of the Olympia, I can laugh
Yeah,
at Isaac for being closer to correct.
see who's correct. So yeah, so
Uh,
I'll put him there, and then, who else would I put? I'll put my opinion. I will put Diogo in sixth.
okay,
But that's me. That's me. I like Diogo's physique, but it doesn't wow me as like the guys that I put ahead.
but it doesn't have. But I think that's.
I know, I know, I
I think
know.
I think it was Matt said it last week. It's not about. I think he was talking about Joseph. He's like, it doesn't wow you in a good way. That
Yeah,
everything's there.
everything's there.
Everything's there. Because like you see Corey maybe 2 years ago, and you're like, wow, look at his arms and his shoulders.
Yeah, but
But
that's
then it
not
was
what you're
like,
looking for.
yeah, and you were like, oh, that doesn't fit the rest of his body. That's so you had to downsize to make it. Everything has to flow together, guys. You
Yeah.
can't just have a huge chest and no arms. It doesn't look right. It's all
You know,
about balance.
I might take it back actually.
I
I
feel like
might take it
Diogo is
back.
consistent.
Yeah, Diogo is consistent to be honest, and I might take it back. If he brings this package, then he's gonna beat
I see you're slipping
Vitor.
those two rounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip him around.
So I'm going Emmanuel in five and Diogo in six.
I wouldn't even put Diogo top. I mean Emmanuel top six. I'll put him at seventh personally.
His back is so wide.
His back is good. All right, guys,
Have a
let's
look
get
at it. Let's have a
Emmanuel
look.
up.
Yeah, let's have a
Let's
look.
get Emmanuel up.
I
Like
think
you'll
he did
see.
update the other day, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Look, I might be wrong. Emmanuel might be like third, right? But like,
We come fourth. It's I just feel like it's like what look are they going for this year? Because you obviously get the Corey and Ebanks, tall, athletic, and then everybody
what's
else
this?
is a little bit more smaller and compact. But I feel like Ryan's not. Ryan is like athletic because he's not like hugely bubbly and round like the rest of them.
Yeah, what's his
I don't know people.
Instagram?
Um,
Okay, it's not coming up on
what
my
do they call him? E-Man or something.
man. It's not coming up.
Oh, and while we're searching for that, so in that top 10 sort of lineup, Isaac sent me Emmanuel underscore 31, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. UAL
you.
one M.
Oh. My man underscore 31.
Right.
Nah, that's not
But
it.
what I was gonna say, I don't forget, is well, that's not come up for you. Is that
No,
it?
I'll get it. I'll get it somehow. I know where's Memphis
You see
really.
that?
I can't really see it. I'll get him. I know where he'll be.
I'll send it to you. But I was gonna say, yeah. So in the top 10 list, Isaac put a proper wild card. I was like, what? He put Ricardo Sonat in there.
I
I
put
think
Ricardo in that top 10, man. I think he'll get there. I don't know, man. I think something about his physique. I don't like. I think the judges like it.
check
But
inbox. It should be there.
okay,
Oh,
I'll
you
let.
got it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we'll go to Sonat after.
yeah. All right. So is this a recent one there? To be honest, I haven't seen Emmanuel in a while. Yes, nice.
Yeah. It looks like his chest and shoulders have come up as well.
Yeah, they look like they have grown, to be
Yeah.
honest.
And he's
His back is wide, bro, but that's
he's
it.
no, but he's even Ebanks is wide, but I feel like Emmanuel's wider, but he doesn't have
He does not the density.
depth and everything else that Ebanks
Yeah,
has. But the width alone puts you in that mix, I think, if you're like that wide.
that wide. I'll still keep him at 6 or 7, sorry, seventh. I just don't think personally, I just don't think he'll break that seventh place. But that's just my personal opinion.
Let's see.
I'd like to know what he weighs though. I'd like to know that. That'd be interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, because he doesn't look heavy. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, that's my top six, guys.
And
What
there's
would you say,
my
James? What's yours?
so I've got Ebanks, Terry,
Yeah.
who'd have Corey,
Hmm.
Ali, and then I went Emmanuel and then Diogo.
Okay,
The thing is,
that's
everyone doubts every year. I watch these shows when Hart was doing everything, and everyone doubts Diogo, but he just sneaks in every time.
he does.
Just every time he's in there, no one's talking about him. Cool, cool, cool.
He just does
Third
his
place
thing.
again, fourth place again. Like what?
It's true. It's true. He
Don't
just come
sleep
out
on
of nowhere,
Diogo.
doesn't
Yeah,
he? Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's what I'll say. I mean, Diogo is a great physique. As I said, I really do enjoy. I do like to. He's got a great physique, so I won't be surprised if he does get that top placing. But
he
I
just needs. You see the midsection.
needs to
Because
control
I'm going
that.
to pull up Ryan Terry. So you look at that, and then you pull up Ryan Terry, and it's like,
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to beat Ryan Terry, that's for sure. Uh, let's have a look at the main man.
we maybe touch on who in the UK is qualified. I know Emil.
We'll have a look at Emil actually because he has
Yeah.
qualified. This
Trying to
was
think of anyone else.
from the UK. Oh, there's a guy called I don't think it's from the UK, but he's coached by Zach. Ado.
Oh yes, yeah, we count him as one of the UK guys. Yeah, I
Yeah?
think he's between is it Denmark or somewhere,
Somewhere around those
somewhere
areas.
like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ado.
Yeah, but
He's
this
crazy young. He's done like 4 shows, like in ever or something like
bro
that.
just one of those genetics mutants, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like those guys are just got that elite genetics.
So look at this. How this was New York Pro
Hmm.
after just losing Pittsburgh to Corey. So this was a much improved look.
Hmm.
Um, does he have one from Olympia? Because that was even better than this.
Let's have a look. This
No.
picture. Uh,
So, and I always give props to Ryan because you know what? My man coaches himself.
I know, right? Crazy. I said, I know how my physique work. I don't need no one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, when you done it that many times, bro, like, I guess
But
you
he was
need
doing Neil
people.
Hill. He was with Neil Hill before.
He was. So he's probably learned a lot from Neil as well, and then just combined that with his
Maybe
knowledge.
just pull up a maybe pull up just a recent update. Oh, you got one. You got one.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a good quality one, to be
Oh.
honest.
But if not, yeah, just pull up a recent one because he's been doing a lot of vlogs on YouTube, which has been pretty cool to watch.
Oh shit, I haven't seen it. Let's see.
Guy was peeled at like 8 weeks out, 6 weeks out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man. Look at that.
Is this on? Is that even recent? I don't even know.
Yeah, that's recent. That's like 2 days ago. Yeah, peeled, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna touch on something slightly different. Did you see Goob's
Oh,
post?
Uh-oh. I know you're going to say
Yes, I
that.
sent it to you. I sent it to you.
I know. I
We
did a
gotta keep it
story on it.
interesting, right? We gotta keep it interesting.
I did a story on it on my
Oh,
Instagram. But like, I mean, this was the picture that dude was talking about, wasn't he? Oh
yeah,
shit.
and the machine in the back was bending or something.
Something to do. Yeah, you can see there's an arch in that machine there.
Yeah, and then yeah, because he pulls up the machine on like on Google and like
Yeah.
supposed to look like
It's not
that.
meant to look like that. Yeah, you can see that there's a slight arch in it. It's not a massive thing, but it's slight
Mm.
arched a little bit. And then I think not this one. There was another one. Yeah, this is bent as well. Yeah, so there's a slight arch there as well. But yeah, man, it's just yeah, it's what do you say to them? Think right?
I don't know what to say. I don't even know what I can't. It's like hard to even believe that he's done that himself. The way he comes across is like the most chilled out, modest, down to earth guy. Like he just bodybuilds kind of not just for fun, but he's not like die hard chicken and rice. He's like family man, this that, and the other.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he probably didn't even know it was Ben. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
You gotta give it the benefit of
Brilliant. Yeah,
the
man.
doubt.
That's Ryan
Nah, I'm
Terrier.
not giving him the benefit of the doubt. I think he knew exactly what he was doing. Knew exactly
Savage.
what he was doing. But hey, man, it's cool, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah,
There's still a love, like, you know. I don't really care,
that's
really.
fucking
Well,
crazy.
anyways, that's that. Where are we going with this? Yeah, let's have a look at Emil.
Yes.
Let's have a look at Emil.
Emil and Ado.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize, I keep saying it, but I just didn't realize how big these boys are. So Emil's big. I
Emil
remember
is a big guy,
I
man.
stood next to Omar, and
Oh,
I've
no, he's
seen
massive.
Omar over the years. I was like, what the fuck is this? Because
Omar
we're
is a
his
big guy.
surname's near mine. So he's like, I think he's just before me most of the time in
Mm.
shows. I was like, fuck me, you're a big boy.
Yeah, Omar is a big guy, man.
Yeah.
I've stood next to him a lot of times. I'm like, bloody hell, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
I'm assuming Emil is just as big.
Yeah, Emil is a big guy as well.
Yeah.
Emil is a big guy. Yeah.
I like that shot on him now.
You like it now?
Two hands off.
Yeah. I think when he nails it, it looks good.
Hmm.
But like right here, he's not really nailing it. He might
I
just
think the camera is down, like really
yeah,
low. So I think it looks kind of like he's leaning back,
yeah. So
but the
yeah,
camera's like on the
exactly.
floor.
Um, I think he was practicing with Faye. So let's have a look to see whether Faye helped him with his pose. This is a
Yes, he's not got that arch now.
it's an interesting look.
It's impressive.
It's very impressive in terms of like just this the whole pose. Oh, Sugar's calling me.
Uh, you able to play it?
I think it's
Please?
just I think it's just like a picture, like reel,
Oh, it's
rather
not
than
there.
like an
Okay.
actual reel. Yeah, it's a picture thing. Let's see
Okay.
if we can find an actual reel. I don't think he put it up unless Faye actually did something collabed with him. Let's see if we can find something. Yeah, this is it. Let's have a look. It's like here. Obviously, he didn't nail this pose here. Yeah,
So I think if the picture you looked at just before, I
that's
feel
way
like you
better.
kind of tweaked it and it looks better.
Yeah, he must have tweaked it a
Um,
little bit.
because I think
Yeah.
especially when you get leaner as well, like when
Things
you're
look different.
posing and you're a bit softer, you start doing different things. So you flare your lats more, and you're like trying to crunch down your abs to see things. But as you get leaner, you don't have to do those things because it's just
It's
there. You
just
can see
there.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, this is probably the best he's hit this pose. This is the best I've seen him hit this pose, to be
yeah.
honest. You know, and it's not it doesn't look bad on him at all, and it actually looks really good. It actually really brings out his physique. It brings out his top line looks nice and wide up here. He's just got really deep, big abs,
Yeah.
really big abs. You
That's
know,
what Tyler told me. Deeper abs.
yeah, but this is deep,
Deep. That's
deep.
what
So it would be interesting to see this physique lined up with the other guys. All right, because in on its own, it's very impressive.
Mm.
But then it's like, as you know yourself, when you're next to the other guys and they have waist like this, and more everything is a little more streamlined from the midsection point of view, then it's interesting. Like I've always rated the Emil's physique. I've always stood next to him. I've always like, looked up to him in a way. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he looks next to the guys, to be honest, man.
But for me, he's one of the heaviest hitters in the UK right now. Outside of Ryan, obviously,
Oh
who's
yeah, it's Emil for sure.
outside levels, then it's probably Emil.
Yeah, for sure. It's
Consistently
Emil.
on the Olympia, consistently winning shows.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah,
Um,
I'll be interested to see how he does.
yeah. I
I
would
guess
it'll
the
be
goal,
interesting.
yeah, the goal's got to be for me logistically. Like once you've been Olympia or whatever, then the goal becomes, can I make top 16?
Yeah, he's gonna have
You
to
know,
get in that top 16 this
top
year.
16 is the goal.
That's the goal now.
It's
Yeah.
it's 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 like it doesn't sound like a massive thing. Top 16, top 16, like, but it's
It's what
huge. Like
it's
50,
what
60 guys in the world
in the
around the
world.
to be top 16, to be even
It's
on that
nuts.
stage. Sorry, let me take you back to be on that stage and be able to go there and just live the dream. You have a table with your name on it and all that stuff. Like he's already won. So I'd love
Yeah.
to see the top 16. So good luck, Emil.
Yeah, good luck to you, Emil. Let's have a look at another guy from the UK. Oh, as you said,
We're,
we can
we're
count him
claiming
onto
him
the
as a
UK.
UK boy. We're claiming him.
All right, we've claimed you now, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so I think he's doing it. So let's see.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, he did like a regional maybe the day before the pro qualifier, then turned pro like the second
Yeah,
show.
rapid.
Then he did a pro show last year. I think you did that one.
I did it. Yeah,
The UK one, and
UK
then
one.
I think he maybe did one or two shows this year,
Yeah,
and obviously qualified. So what's that? 5 shows, and you qualified to Olympia.
yeah,
Like you turned pro and qualified for Olympia.
yeah. Very
That's a lot. Is
easy.
that 26 maybe?
25, 26, I
25?
think,
Yeah,
something like that. Young guy, bright
yeah,
future ahead of him.
yeah.
Yeah, so again, with him, the goal is gonna be try to get into that top 16. That would be the goal. Would he get in that top 16? I don't think so.
I
But
don't think so, but I think just being there,
being there
being
is
able to
a
stand next to a
crazy
few people
achievement.
and put your name out there, people remember you, and you just get your like not just get your feet wet, but you start to. I feel like bodybuilding is a lot about networking, like I said earlier,
100%, man.
and it's
100%.
about showing up again and again and
That's
again,
it.
and then they start to pay attention to you a bit more.
Yeah, man, 100%. So like with him, like he like going to Olympia for him is gonna be something that he can take away into his off season and aspire to for the next season. Like that is gonna fuel him like fuck for
Yeah,
his next season. Because I know that would for me, like when I qualify for Olympia, and if I came 16th, I am gonna be fueled or if I came last, like
yeah,
not even 16th. I will be so fueled for the off season, and I will do everything I can in my power to make sure I'm in that 16 next time.
yeah.
So I think that will be the same for him, and that will be a great experience. So, and hats off for him for qualifying for the Olympia in like I
Yeah.
would say easily.
Yeah.
Um, well, not easily, but like not long at all. Didn't take him long at all.
We've done 30 odd shows each.
Yeah,
My man's done like 5 or 6 shows at
yeah,
Olympia. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But
Crazy, crazy.
I don't think we can compare when we started to now.
No,
Like,
we're not comparing like in terms
yeah,
of it's different. Like I often do a show within a show within a show within a show.
yeah,
And it's not necessarily about the show.
yeah.
It's like networking, it's
That's it.
marketing, it's
Yeah,
pushing my business as a coach.
yeah, yeah,
He doesn't coach, so he doesn't have to do that. So it's just
yeah,
that's just his hobby on the side. And
yeah.
my
And
man's
also
killing
when
it.
we
Yeah,
started as well, like.
he
Good
was
luck trying to get a pro card.
yeah,
If you're not like the top of the whole bloody country, yeah, that's not happening. But now obviously there's a lot of leeway now. A lot of guys can get not leeway, but it's a lot of opportunities for guys
yeah.
to get it all over the gaff. So that's cool. But yeah, now this is I think is there anyone that you want to shed some light on? Any amateurs that you saw this past week?
We have amateur Olympia coming up
Yeah.
this weekend in Italy. I was supposed to do the show, but I'm not. But I've got tickets to fly out there, so I'm going out
Oh,
there.
you're going out there?
I've got tickets already. I've got clients competing,
Nice.
couple friends competing. So I was like, I'll just go out, help them, chill out,
Sick, man.
and
Have a
just see.
good time, eat all the
Yeah,
Italian meals,
that's
the
it.
pizza, the pasta.
I think I got clients competing the Saturday. A client competing Saturday, and I got friends competing the Sunday. So I have to have 2 post-show meals, all right?
Hey, yeah, man's only right, bro.
One day's a
That's
pizza,
right.
one day's a pasta,
That's
gelato,
it.
and if you follow my Instagram, I got to
You're
bring
gonna
the
be
vodka with me
posted.
as well.
Yeah, man. Do your vlogs again, yeah?
Funny thing is, I don't
Uh,
even drink. I don't even drink.
oh shit.
I don't even drink.
All right, cool. Let's who is
Oh, we wanted to shout out Thomas to see Thomas.
yes, Tomas.
He got tagged on the Beyond Board shots not long before
Yeah.
start just
Then
today.
Matt Parker's coach tagged him.
Yeah,
Tomas
and
looking
he
big,
looked huge.
big, bro. So yeah, he's blown up since when I coached him, that's for sure. And obviously when I was coaching him, it was natural. And now he's gone to the assistants and
The
he's
dark side of
definitely assistant now.
100%.
Yeah, man, for sure, bro. So a lot of size. So again, he's very arm dominance. He's got to be careful with those arms. Legs are growing. He does give me like a Ryan Terry-ish look, you know, but he's probably bigger than Ryan Terry, to be honest. At the moment.
I feel like we don't. I feel like we don't see Ryan's size unless he's next to someone. He looks smaller, but he's at the top of his weight cap, like literally to the pound.
Hmm.
So he must be bigger than he like appears. Like
But to
when
me,
he,
it's big.
obviously when he was with Ebanks and everyone else last year, he didn't look small.
No, no, no,
When you
no.
put him by himself, he doesn't look big.
Mhm.
Whereas other people by themselves just look like what the hell is like Thomas is like you look
He's
massive.
massive. I saw him on Saturday or Sunday, and I was like, "Fucking hell, man!
Yeah.
Like you've grown, like I've grown, but he's grown." Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, "Geez, bro! Like, it was impressive to see him grow that big, to be
Yeah.
honest, because it wasn't like a long period of time that happened." So, but yeah, no, obviously, he's a genetic absolute freak. So, like, I think that's easy to say. So it's just going to be interesting to see how he does next year. I know he's going to want to do the early shows next year to kind of get
Oh,
his pro card quickly. So, and I do believe he will get his pro card quite quickly, to be honest.
I thought he was in prep now, just based on his pictures.
Nah, man, he's
Like
not.
just a mini cut or something.
I don't even know what he's doing, man. But
He
but
looks
I
big.
think, you know,
I think his arms, like you said, are
his arms are big, man.
they're very dominant and they just need to be not trained. Um,
I don't think he trains arms anymore, to be fair.
yeah, he definitely shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And I think he needs more for his back, obviously.
Back needs more width,
Yeah.
back needs more
Or
thickness
depth. Yeah.
and depth. Yeah.
But you
Front
know
is,
what I find, right? With guys who take pictures like this in their like pants
yeah.
and they start hitting like sort of classic shots,
Mm.
they always switch.
It's a
They
classic.
always switch. And I think with that size, if he's growing like that after not very long,
Yeah, I think he should just let himself grow, man.
he's gonna,
Really.
yeah, like his body clearly wants to.
His
And in
body
my
wants
head,
to
I'm
grow.
like, mate, what are you eating? Because whatever you're eating, I want to be eating that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, his body clearly wants to grow.
Yeah,
Like, you kind of have to stop it from growing at this point
yeah.
because he's 98 kilos, like lean like that, and I think it's 5'10", 5'11". So
Oh, so
regardless,
but it doesn't matter until you're a pro anyway, so he's
yeah,
fine.
it doesn't matter. But
Got
like,
the weight cap, but
and he can still come in loads anyway. So like,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, no, very impressive physique. He's obviously an amateur at the moment. He's probably the most impressive amateur.
Most improved,
Most
definitely.
improved, I'd say. Most improved amateur of this season, or this year, I should say. And so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on next year.
Yep, yep.
I'm sure it's not going to be, it's not going to be the first time we see him here, on this podcast. But yeah, anyone else you want to shed the light on, or want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we'll just wrap it up there, and then we'll just see how everyone does. I think I saw Jamie Dorigo posted Joseph's doing Italy.
Yeah,
He obviously won the overall last week. It
yeah,
was
we spoke
so
about
it'll be
that. Yeah.
interesting to see how he does on. Do I over the years I realized like you can do a regional,
Mm,
and then when you do a pro qualifier, the standard just goes. You're like, whoa, that wasn't like last week. It's a bit, it's a bit more intense.
yeah,
It's higher quality of athlete, and then when you look at pro qualifier in general, it's high quality of athlete. Then you look at amateur Olympia, it's an even higher quality of athlete because there are 3 pro cards per
yeah,
class. So
yeah. But then
it'll
again,
be
as you know
yeah.
yourself now, when we get to this end of the year, man, everyone's tired. Everyone's knackered, so like everyone's like flaking out. I do have a guy competing. I think I posted him not in this Italy, but he's gonna be doing a competition in next month. Um, Michael, I think I'll probably show it. Let me see if I can get him up.
I think you showed me before.
Yeah, I put him on my story today. So if you have a look at my story, you'll see him. And he looks good, man. He looks good.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah,
Yeah, we've improved a little bit on his physique, especially from the top line. It's got a little bit more width
Got to
and more.
show it because they don't know what we're talking about.
Oh yeah. I
Put
mean,
'em up.
shit. Let's show you guys then. You want to see? You guys ready to see?
Hmm. I
All right.
think for me, he just needs to in that posture, but he's like a bit hunched forward, like he's
Yeah, yeah, he
you
is.
know,
That's something that we
lift his
are going to
chest up
fix.
and yeah.
Yeah, that's something that we are going to fix. We're on it with his posing like pretty much every week now, man, just so we can nail that. With posing, a lot of the times it just comes down to just getting used to being in that position.
Mhm.
Like I can tell you how to pose, but then you will go to your old ways if it hasn't resonated with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let's get him up. That's Danny. That's him there. So you can see like a lot of size. He's a big guy.
Pause it, pause it.
Oh fuck's sake! I can't pause on this thing. I don't think so. Can
Yeah,
I?
the top.
At the top. Oh, okay, cool. Let's pause it then.
Yeah.
Classic. Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of size on him.
Yeah.
So yeah, so with that front pose, yeah, he's slightly hunched over, but we'll fix that. It's
Lift his chest
not
up, yeah.
lift that chest up a little bit. Condition, it's gonna come in. It's gonna come
You
in.
know, I've seen him. I remember seeing him last year, and he was
Uh,
absolutely shredded. So he's one of
two
those guys
years
with
ago.
no issue. Yeah, not an
Yeah.
conditioning.
Nah, not condition non ish. So we got about 4 weeks, 4 and a bit weeks, so that'll come in easily.
And he's
Uh,
got a regional to do then.
I don't know if he's got a regional to do, to be honest, bro.
Oh, is he not from the UK?
He's not from the UK, he's from
Oh, okay.
Estonia.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so
I feel
he's
like when you're smaller countries, there's slightly different rules.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
less shows around, so
Yeah, so we're gonna do three comps this season, pro qualifiers.
okay.
So we're gonna have three
Okay,
goals with
run
the
it,
pro
run it, run it, run it, run
qualifiers.
it. And so I tell everyone, like, if you want that card, as bad as you say,
Hmm.
you can't just go, I'm doing one show.
Yeah,
You
gotta
know,
win.
you don't know who's going to be at that show, and you can't control it.
Mm.
And you also, I know we do mock loads and this, that, and the other, but nothing is the same as getting on that stage.
Yeah, getting that stage
Take
experience.
that real data into another show, and you
Yeah.
find like lots of guys who do turn pro,
Mm.
they have done 2, 3, 4 shows or whatever, and
Yeah,
that's the fourth one. It's like, oh, all the stars aligned. You made those little tweaks and adjustments,
that's it.
you're posing to your peak, and
Yeah.
even just being able to diet,
Hmm.
do a show, then you eat post show, or you carb up as well,
Mm.
go up a little bit in weight, and then you come back down,
Back
and you come
down.
back a
Yeah.
little bit sharper, and you go again and again and again, and it just brings
With
just
a
a
better
better look.
package.
Typically,
Yeah,
until
better
you're
look.
like until you're going the other way, and you're like, shit, your body's done.
Mm. Yeah, so with him, we're gonna have three goals, three jabs in it. Gonna have big jabs. So again, I'm looking forward to just getting him in. We have, bro. There's still so much tools in the box. He's eating just under 4,000 calories still. Doing,
Man's eating more than me, bro.
bro. He's eating so much fucking food, bro. It's just dropping weight. He's dropping like a kilo a week, fam. And we're doing 20 minutes of cardio 4 days a week. So this
I do more than that still.
Bro, his body is a crazy man. So yeah, so it's gonna be really interesting getting him in, working on his posing some more. Slight adjustment. This posing is a lot better than what it was. So again, just slight adjustment, slight refinement to that, but that's not an issue. His back is gotten thicker, it's gotten denser with the back as well. So that's just gonna come in a lot more, and then we just see how it does.
Let's go. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, good
What's his
luck,
name?
Michael.
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 Yeah, Michael. Cool guy. Cool guy. But yeah, so that wraps it up for today's podcast, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Absolute pleasure, guys. Thank you for
No,
joining. And the feedback's been really good. I've been getting a few DMs like people watch. I'm like, oh, people actually watch our shit.
I had some. I was at a couple of shows last weekend, and people coming up to me, it's like, "Hey, bro, Isaac, is that you?" It's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh shit!" It's like, "I watched your podcast." I was like, "Ah, oh, sick, man."
Yeah. Well, I feel that I'm going to take the credit as well. Like, we're celebs now. We're celebs. That's it.
People always put you out as well, like, "Yeah, yeah, James, man, sick guy." Da, 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 da. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. Thanks, guys. Keep giving us these things, man, because it makes us
It.
keep it going. You know what I'm saying, man?
And again, make sure you put that top six, your top six or top three or whatever.
Yeah.
And who do you think's right?
Yeah, guys, who do you think is right? My top six is Ebanks, Terry, who did I put third? Corey Morris.
Ali, you put Ali.
Yeah, but I said if Corey's
No,
on.
you can't. There's no ifs. You have to put down on your chest.
Okay, if Corey's on, bro,
No, there's no if. You have to assume everyone's on.
everyone's gonna be on. Okay,
Assume
everyone's
and
gonna be on.
kind of base it on consistency. So we know Ryan Tate's definitely going to be on.
Definitely gonna be on.
Everyone else, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, let's go again.
Right.
Ebanks, Ryan Terry,
Yeah.
Corey Morris.
We're the same.
Then I would go with Ali. Then I would go with
It changes.
I'm making changes. Diogo and
There we go.
uh, yeah, Diogo and then Victor. I'll do
So
that.
my first four are the same, and then I've got Emmanuel and Diogo.
Yeah, you got Emmanuel in there. I don't. So I don't think Emmanuel will squeeze top six, but that's mine. Guys, let us know what yours is and who you think is right.
That's
Yes.
it.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure as always, guys. I'll catch
Pleasure.
you in the
Yeah,
next
make sure you follow us, Bill Board Shorts. My Instagram, James Orts _ IV Pro. My man,
Isaac,
Isaac F.
Isaac F. Francis.
Yes, there we go. Tag us, show us your updates, even if you're in off season. Ideally, I do want us to like carry on, even when the season ends. It might just
Yeah.
be maybe a little bit less often because less to talk about.
Mm.
But keep sharing us, keep tagging us,
We'll figure
and
something
let's
out.
have a
We'll figure something out. Even if we just
yeah,
talk about other stuff, but we'll figure shit out.
yeah.
We still want to keep this going because I think a lot of people will still enjoy watching it during the
Consistency is king, definitely. And
season.
I know I'm gonna have cardio all fucking year, so I ain't gonna be the only one.
Yeah. And I start prep in January, so I'm gonna
There we
have a lot to
go.
think about. All right, guys. Catch you later.
Later.
Peace.